Good morning to all. Welcome to Bosco Campus Vision. This is Asha SP, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Commerce, Don Bosco College, Kottiyam. So let's begin with my class. Today we are going to discuss about the term income, which is defined under section 2 subsection 24 of the Income Tax Act of 1961. As we all are familiar with the term income, and the last class we have discussed about the term assessee, person, then assessment year and previous year. So let's look into what do you mean by the term income. Income simply means any kind of remuneration which is received by a person in cash or a kind. But as per Income Tax Act of 1961, income defines or includes the following. The following deals with the income, the definition of the term income. So the first one, we have several points. So the first one is that profit and gains. So profit which is received from business, or gains which is received from a profession. Okay, so it is included in the term income. And second one is dividend. So we all know the meaning of the term dividend. Dividend means a part of profit which is distributed to the shareholders from the company, by a company, is known as dividend. So an employee receiving the dividend include the term income. Okay. So third one is voluntary contribution received by a trust or educational institutions or universities or scientific research institutions. So any contribution which is received by a contribution which is received by a sports institution, university, education institution, so trust are also included in the term income. So any kind of contribution received by trust, education institution, university, sports institution or university. Okay, scientific research institution. And next one is value of any perquisite or profit in lieu of salary. So what do you mean by perquisite and what do you mean by profit in lieu of salary? So the first one is perquisite. So perquisite means, we will explain. So in simple, we can say that perquisite is any benefit which is received by an employee from his employer. Okay. So an employee any benefit perquisite and the term perquisite is also included under the term income. And profit in lieu of salary. And this term will be explained in later. So in simple we can say that profit in lieu of salary means any payment, any kind of payment which is received by the employee from his employer other than regular salary or other than perquisite or allowances. Okay. So perquisite, profit in lieu of salary and perquisite is also included in the term income. Okay, so profit and gains, dividend, voluntary contribution received by trust, education institution or university or sports institution, or then the next one is the value of any perquisite or profit in lieu of salary. Next point is special allowances or perquisite received by an assessee from his employer for meeting his official expenses. So what do you mean by the term allowance? So just like perquisite, allowance is also a monetary or non-monetary benefit. Allowance can either be monetary or non-monetary benefit which is received by an employee from his employer either for meeting his official expenses or for meeting his personal expenses, can included in the term income from income. It can also be included in the term income. Okay, so special allowances or benefits received by an assessee for meeting his official expenses. So the next one is benefit or perquisite received by a director of a company. ഒരു കമ്പനിയിൽ റിസീവ് ചെയ്യുന്ന അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു കമ്പനിയിൽ നിന്ന് ആ ഡയറക്ടർ റിസീവ് ചെയ്യുന്ന പെർക്വസിറ്റിനെ ഓർ ഏത് ബെനിഫിറ്റിനെയോ ക്യാൻ ബി ഇൻക്ലൂഡഡ് അണ്ടർ ദി ടേം ഇൻകം. Okay, so the next one is that value of any perquisite or received by an assessee from his in exercise of his business or profession. അയാളുടെ ബിസിനസ്സിൽ നിന്നും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പ്രൊഫഷനിൽ നിന്നും ഏത് ഇൻകം കിട്ടിയാലും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഏത് ബെനിഫിറ്റ് കിട്ടിയാലും that can be included in the term income. And next one is that salary, bonus, commission or any monetary emolument, salary, bonus, commission or remuneration by whatever name called, which is received by an assessee, okay, or received by an employee or received by a partner in a firm can be included under the term income. Okay, so any special allowances or benefits which is received by an assessee or an employee or a director of a company or any emoluments or any benefits which is received by an assessee from his business or profession, then any monetary emoluments which is any salary, bonus, interest, commission or remuneration or by whatever name called which is received by a partner in a firm shall be included under the term salary. The next one is that point is any income which is received by an assessee from his earlier assessment. Okay, so we all know that assessment is the process of computing the gross total income or the total income as well as the tax liability of a person or an assessee. Okay, അപ്പോൾ ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു അസസ്മെന്റ് നടത്തി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മുമ്പ് നടത്തിയ ഏതെങ്കിലും അസസ്മെന്റിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും എമൗണ്ട് അസസ്സിക്ക് കിട്ടാനുണ്ട് എങ്കിൽ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ റീഫണ്ട് ചെയ്യാനുണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അത് കിട്ടിയാൽ അതും that can be included under the term income or can be defined under the term income. Next one is capital gain. Okay, so നമുക്ക് ഒരു ഡീറ്റെയിൽ ആയിട്ടൊരു മൊഡ്യൂൾ തന്നെ ഉണ്ട് ക്യാപിറ്റൽ ഗെയിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ട്. ഞാൻ ഒരു കുഞ്ഞു ജസ്റ്റ് അതിന്റെ മീനിങ് മാത്രം പറയാം. സോ ക്യാപിറ്റൽ ഗെയിൻ മീൻസ് ഗെയിൻസ് arising from the sale of a capital asset. ഒരു capital asset means property of any kind which is held by the assessee. Okay, property of any kind which is held by the assessee is known as capital asset. So ഈ capital assets in the sale നിന്ന് കിട്ടുന്ന എമൗണ്ടിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ capital gain എന്ന് വിളിക്കുന്നത്. And capital gain can be classified into two, either long term capital gain or short term capital gain, and it will be discussed later. So next point is any amount which is received by an employer from his employee. Okay, so by way of provident fund. Okay, അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എംപ്ലോയറിന് നമ്മുടെ സാലറിയിൽ നിന്ന് എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്ന എല്ലാ കോൺട്രിബ്യൂഷൻസും പ്രോവിഡന്റ് ഫണ്ട് ആവട്ടെ, ESAC ആവട്ടെ, എംപ്ലോയി സ്റ്റേക്ക് ഇൻഷുറൻസ് പ്രീമിയം സ്റ്റേക്ക് ഇൻഷുറൻസ് ആവട്ടെ, then gratuity, ഇതെല്ലാം can be also included under the term income. Next one is that any amount which is received under key man insurance policy. Okay, so what do you mean by key man insurance policy? Key man insurance policy means an insurance policy which is taken by the employer in the name of his employee. That means employee ക്ക് വേണ്ടി employer എടുക്കുന്ന ഇൻഷുറൻസ് പോളിസിയാണ് key man insurance policy എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പം ഈ key man insurance policy വഴി കിട്ടുന്ന എമൗണ്ടിനെ നമുക്ക് ഏത് ഡെഫിനിഷനിൽ ചേർക്കാം? Can be defined under the term income. And the next one is that any amount or sum of money exceeding rupees 50,000 which is received by an individual or HUF without consideration can also be included under the term income. Okay, any sum of money exceeding 50,000 il koodiyal which is received by either an individual or an HUF can be included under the term without consideration. Okay, consideration allada. Consideration means price paid for something. Okay, consideration allada എന്തെങ്കിലും amount individual or HUF no കിട്ടിയാൽ exceeding rupees 50,000 can be included under the term income. The last and the final point is casual income. So casual income means income which is non-recurring in nature. For example, winnings from lottery, winnings from crossword puzzle, or we can say that it is an unexpected income. നമുക്ക് unexpected ആയിട്ട് കിട്ടുന്ന എല്ലാ ഇൻകത്തിനെയും നമുക്ക് എന്ന് വിളിക്കാം casual income, and winnings from lottery is the best example of casual income, and casual income is taxable at the rate of 30%. Okay, so that's all about the definition of the term income, which is defined under the section 2 subsection 24 of the Income Tax Act of 1961. Thank you all viewers.